Welcome back, survivors! I'm the SurvivalVis, and we return to the Long Dark, where so often it seems when I come back to you guys with the start of a new video, it's completely pitch black. Let me just open the inventory up, get ourselves some water in us, and then see if I can get some more sleep and hopefully get us to, like, proper daylight. Because last episode, we took down a bear, now we gotta go get the rest of the bear meat from it, but we've got the hide here, we've got... I can't remember if I brought all the gut or not. Okay, and I can actually see, so... yeah, there's the bear hide there. There is fresh gut under it. I'm actually just going to try to move... okay, not... yeah, there's the gut pile. God, I really should probably just... you know what, as I'm calling it a gut pile, I am literally just going to drop all of this right here. So that way it can just be kind of out of the way. And let's get the big, fresh black... see, I'm kind of torn on it being a black bear hide, for being, like, as dangerous as the animal is. Because with this being way up north as it's trying to present itself, I think it's supposed to be, like, Yukon, Northwest Territories for, like, geography. I'm not sure if you would find the black bears as much up there, or it'd be more brown bears, possibly even polar bear, but... I don't know, it just feels kind of weird that the black bears are the size they are. But other than that, I think everything is good, so we can head back out. Actually, can I have more? Yeah, I can actually have more of the wolf meat we've got. But yeah, we'll see how cold it is, what our condition is just going out. If it's super cold and freezing, we might not be able to go up to the bear right away. But I do want to try to get up there to just collect the last of it, bring what we can back, because as I cook that, that'll be really good for our, well, speaking of the bear meat. And we'll eat that. Yeah, we'll, you know what, let's change it up. Let's have deer and wolf meat. There we go. Okay, yeah, so I'm just going to move this around. Unfortunately, it is super, super cold out. So we might have to wait till later in the day to make our trek back along the road to get the rest of the bear's meat. But it'll definitely be worth it. I don't know if I'll actually get the full level up once all this is cooked or not. But even if it doesn't, this is going to be a huge amount of progress for the cooking skill to get progressed further. And then I should double check just how all the hides and that are curing inside. Because as I get more and more of the... I guess this is kind of like the top tier for clothing for Long Dark. Making stuff out of like the animal materials. Okay, all that can sit there. I don't know if I need the fire going yet. But I don't think there's anything warmer than, like, the stuff you can craft out of the animal hides and that. Okay, so the deer hide, we got 34%, 71, 24. Oh, that's a cured wolf pelt. And that... oh, those other two are almost done as well. Okay, that's nice to see. Is there a deer hide in here, too? I think one's cured. Yeah, we have one cured already. Ah, right. Okay, so I think I've got to actually find a different spot to store some of the more immediate craftables, or at least like the larger stuff like this. That might be a good use for this box over here. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to empty this one out and put all of our hides, guts, stuff like that over in this one. Man, I have 15 cloth. I really should empty that. Yeah, I'm going to take all this stuff out of here. Just to start, and... okay, transfer the 5 over. You know what, actually, maybe I will keep all these here. I mean, I don't know where else to put them, and that way, at least if I keep the box at the by the bed for all the, like, proper and good crafting materials... so much water. I really am surprised how well stocked I am with everything in the series. Like, even the previous time that I was playing the Long Dark, I got nowhere close to being how nicely set up we are here. Like, we've already gotten the rabbit skin hat and gloves. Yeah, there they are. The only thing I'm really doing is just want to try to get the bow and arrow, get to a forge so I can make some arrowheads, or at least figure out the way to the forge. The teas, I got advice from Dangerfloof. These actually help for your condition recovery when you sleep, not actually help you gain more rest or fatigue for that. So they're kind of lost their use right now, but I guess I'll keep them right by the bedside just because tea by bed, I guess, is a nice combination. Those are going along. Yeah, I basically don't have much I can do. I mean, I guess I could keep reading that. I am only 13:25. Let me head outside for a moment to see. Yeah, see, with it being this cold, I am going to actually just take it a little easy today. I do have to check, though, what day it is, because another thing Dangerfloof mentioned, it is up to... Oh, we're only at day 16. I'm surprised that we aren't further along. That means I have quite a bit of time until the... what is it? The cabin fever. For the Stalker difficulty, you have like a grace period of the first 25 days. You won't catch cabin fever. But after that, there's a good chance, or it comes into play where you can catch it. And if you do, it's quite a bugger to deal with, because you have to stay outdoors for quite an extended period of time. And you know what? I think this is warm enough that I can go hike up and get the rest of the bear. I should just make sure we got the pistol ready, or the revolver. Because we might have a few more wolves on the way. And even if they aren't immediately on the way, with all the meat I'll probably be carrying back, they'll probably be drawn in. Yeah, it's nice to see that it's warming up, things are progressing nicely. It'll just take some time to keep letting all the stuff that's... You know what? Once there are more rabbits around, I might try putting down a couple of snares or so. But until they actually are, like, repopulated or respawned, I don't want to completely dry up the number of them. Now, I'm trying to remember where the bear went down. I think it's on the far side of the bridge. So we will have a bit of a hike, but oh man, this is so much faster to walk once you're not completely loaded down with crap. Like last episode, the slow hike back, trudging with all of the stuff we had, that's nothing compared to just how quick we are able to go right now with nothing. Well, I shouldn't say nothing, but we aren't overburdened. I actually should probably go through the inventory a little bit and see if there's more crap I can leave back at the trailer. Because one thing about the Long Dark, I think I've been playing wrong a lot up until this series, was I always tried to bring almost a little bit of everything with me, so that way no matter what happened, I'd have like a bedroll, I'd have fire materials, I'd have weapons. But the problem with that scenario, or the problem with that approach, is that means you are always very loaded with weight. And when you do have a situation where you want to grab more stuff, you kind of screw yourself out of it. Whereas here, I think the best thing is to kind of like pick a spot, call that your home, and work all around there. It might take some time actually being able to go out because of the cold and that, but I think it's far better to take that approach so that way you can constantly keep going out, getting stuff, bringing it back, and just start like consolidating all the resources around your area. Oh, just a deer up there. Again, I'm still not exactly sure what species that's supposed to be. The antlers, it kind of makes me think mule deer, but possibly elk. Yeah, already back up by the bridge. It's still a bit cold, but I think we should be fine to get everything, and if the day keeps warming up, we might actually be able to walk back in relative warmth with the meat. Yeah, now that the bear is taken down, we'll be able to look even further beyond this part here and see what else is to the south. I should also try getting off into the hills a bit to see if we can find the crashed plane or not from the story mode. And you are, yeah, you're definitely the dead one. Just making sure. Yeah, see, you're pretty well frozen, and it will be quite a bit off of him. And, okay, 5 hour. You know, let's try that and just see. There we go. We actually managed to pass the threshold. It is going to be a bit of a slow hike again, but it's going to be worth it to bring it all back. And actually, just to free up, I mean, it's not going to be a lot of weight, but I can still have a little drink. There we go.
I need to drop something.
No, you need to hold on to everything. We just got it for a reason. Once we're back at the trailer, then we'll drop all the bear meat, and then we'll also try and figure out what else I want to start leaving behind. Because again, the Long Dark, it takes a long time before I think you can really feel like you're able to explore as much as you want. A lot of the things that come into play with the game are the cold will definitely dictate everything you do. It'll dictate how far you can go, when you can go out, how much you can actually go and grab. But now that we've overcome that, all you really need to focus on is maybe having a bit of water, a bit of food, and you could really just be out and enjoy the world as much as you want. Now, granted, it would help to have a weapon or a firearm or something to deal with the wolves, but I wouldn't say it's absolutely necessary like it is to just have yourself with, like, clothing or that. And yeah, we got enough bear meat that we're just going to leave you alone. You just go do what you do. But it is so satisfying to be at this point in Long Dark. Now, I don't think if you are very, very skilled, you might manage to somehow have it in interloper difficulty. You could get to a point like this, but I think it would be incredibly difficult, and I don't even know if the clothing would be able to, like, provide you enough warmth to offset the cold. I haven't tried interloper difficulty myself because I've at most said I might be able to handle Stalker, and as this series and the previous series has shown, that's probably about where my capabilities fall, is somewhere in Stalker difficulty I'm okay with. I still made quite a few mistakes, and it wasn't for the commenters and the viewers' help with letting me know some things or some tips or tricks. I doubt I would have done as well as I have this series. But yeah, Interloper, I think that's another beast entirely that I am not ready or skilled enough to face yet. Let's just make sure I've conquered Stalker pretty well and good before we move on to something worse. But I do have to also try to figure out how long I want to keep The Long Dark as a series going on the channel. There are a few series now that have been going for a while, or I guess I should say more games that have been going for a while. Because The Long Dark, the Hunter Classic, Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate, they are basically the most common, or the most frequent uploads on the channel. And they've also been around for a very long time. Like The Long Dark, we are up to episode, oh, I don't even know what this one is. I think this one is 23? I don't know, it might even be further along than that. But yeah, it's that far. I do have to think about things. We have been getting subscribers, not quite steadily, but there are little blips taking us up further and further, so we are working up to the 1,000 mark, and then the big thing is, thanks to me doing not a lot of, like, heavy editing to the videos, I can render them out and get them prepared without issue, but it's still that upload speed that's a killer. Like, it does depend on the game and how graphic intensive it is, but there are still some videos that can take well into 8 to 10 hours for an upload. And when you're trying to get possibly 2 videos done each day, well, I do have some breaks in there to help myself out with that, but yeah, if I were to try to step up for every day, have 2 videos, I need to have a little bit better resources around to support that. So I do have to see what I'm going to do with some of them. At least I know for the Hunter Classic, I think once I'm finished with the Expedition series, I might take a break from it to try to get something else onto the channel to grow it. I'll have to see, but I'm trying to think of how long that's been, like, ongoing, because I had the reserve tours, which I think got up to at least 40 episodes. And then I've also had the Expedition series, which have been basically a month or 5 weeks per expedition series. So, yeah, things have been going on for a while. Maybe I gotta try to freshen it up a little bit on the channel to keep us growing. I'll keep debating on that to see what I'll do. But we can get all this dropped down and start tossing it over here. Okay, doesn't want to sit there, so I guess we'll make a... Actually, you know what? I can start putting some over here, I think. I'm not exactly sure how far the fire will reach when it actually gets going. But I think this is still well enough out of the way from it. There we go, everything's lining up rather well. I guess just depending on how steep it is, certain things don't want to place. But good lord, look at all this that we'll be able to cook. If I can get to cooking level 5, we basically have a complete treasure trove that we'll be just fine with. And one more. Can I stick you here? Oh, come on. There's got to be just one nice little spot that you don't... I guess we'll put you right there. Okay. So there's that. I'm going ahead inside and see what else I can just drop off. I don't have any more fire material, do I? I do have the 25 cattail heads, but that's something I can just process to kill time. The snares I'll probably leave here, actually. They don't take up a lot of room, but I don't think I'll need them as I'm just exploring. So in you go. Oh, right. Not enough room. Okay, I guess we'll start leaving stuff over here. Put those down. And what else? I don't know if I need the firearm cleaning kit with me, but I kind of just like the idea that I have it in case I do need to keep anything. Well, they are pretty good, though. Oh, the charcoal. That's taken up a whole heck of a lot of room. Let me see. Yeah, I'm going to leave it outside with the fire. I mean, it makes sense. It's charcoal. That's been killing me for, like, a lot of weight. I never even stopped to realize how much I was actually carrying with me. You know, drop it all, and I'll just take a couple of pieces. There. Yeah, so we're down to 20 now. I don't... No, I guess I do have that. You know what? I'll just quickly harvest it. I don't know if that'll actually give me any weight back or not, considering it's just changing it to cloth. That can all probably stay. That's nothing too major. That can all probably stay. And yeah, I think we're basically good to just hold on to what we've got. If I really wanted, I could drop the flare, but you know what? I'll just keep with what I've got. And let me just have a little bit more food since we are here. And I need to have the venison. Nom nom nom. That'll do us good. Now, I still got a bit of water. Okay. Now, it does seem like a storm might be blowing in. But I do want to do a little bit of exploring while I just have the chance to. Actually, I'll have to see if there is a spot where I can even... I guess I don't technically have to let the game save when I end an episode if I am just doing the 2 in a row. So yeah, maybe what we'll do is we'll just try hiking down there, see what's around. And then we can always come back up here if there's nothing or it really does get worse. But day 16, and I've got all this already. I shouldn't feel as cocky as I do, but, I mean, I'm an idiot, so I am going to feel as cocky as I am. There's still easily a lot of ways I could screw this up, but I am just quite happy with how it's gone. And I still don't exactly know the way to, like, out of these areas. If I remember from the Wintermute story, if we take the, let me think here. There is the ropes that you use to climb down in the park area beside Milton, or to the south of Milton. I don't know if that would be the one to take you out to Forlorn Muskeg, or that would take you to Mystery Lake. So, you know what, I'm just going to do a little bit, again, just some exploring, see what's around, and try to get more bearings to where else there is on the map. Yeah, even with the blizzard coming on, it is still warm enough once we're out of the wind that we do recover our heat. So I've just got to get across the bridge, and then we'll start exploring more and see what else lies beyond. Oh, yeah, you're alive. Okay, I wasn't sure. I just saw your head down. I was trying to figure out what's going on with it. No, it's just grazing around and enjoying the not exactly wonderful weather, but not exactly the worst either. You just go hopping along. Yeah, we'll see what's up over past this way. Yeah, so we're back at the bridge area. And I want to go past this and see, because if memory serves me right, somewhere up on the right there might be a hill that you can go up, and then we might actually be able to find the plane. I'm not sure if I want to do that, or I prefer to stick to the road with the way the weather's going right now. Oh, is there anything? No, just a hiking trail. Okay, let's see. Well, it looks like there might be a gap, so maybe this is the way. Yeah, I think this is actually where you come down. Or you used to come down. Oh. I guess that is the only way to kind of go, because this way, pretty well blocked off, huh? Might as well snag some things if I can, just to say we've got something for coming out all this way. Yeah, so that's blocked off, so it is to go uphill. Oh, but the wind is strong if you are not shielded from it. Come on, we should be out of it. There we go. Yeah, so let's try making our way uphill and see what we can find up this way. Thankfully, this is completely shielded from the wind, so we are getting a little bit of warmth back as we're here. And I'm guessing the music is still kind of tied to... Oh, we've got a cave up here. I don't remember there being a cave up here. Maybe with the Wintermute changes, they overhauled a little bit of the area too. Now, is this just a cave? Is this actually a pass cave, or is this just like a... I'm going in the cave. And then we'll explore this next episode here. Yeah, so we are going to leave this episode of The Long Dark right here, now that we have somewhere ahead to explore in this next episode coming up. But thank you guys very much for joining me on this episode of the series. If you did enjoy the video, be sure to give it a like, and if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, be sure to leave comments right down below. I still think The Long Dark is going to go on for quite a while as a series on the channel, because I do really enjoy now that we're in a nice spot with it. But yeah, I still gotta figure out a little what I'm going to do with the channel. If you guys do want to help me out with trying to get the channel a little bit larger so I can get more content put out for you, please think about subscribing if you haven't already. It definitely goes to help us a lot with just every little step gets us closer to that 1,000 mark, and if we can hit that, there's so much more I want to do, but I need to reach that first, and I need your guys' help in order to do so. And other than that, just kind of tossing that shameless plug in there, we are good to wrap it up. So, thank you guys again for watching, and until I see you in the next video, survivors, please remember, as always, to take care and stay alive.